I'm Anshel Sag. We're here at Dell's CES event, and I'm joined by Alienware's GM, Matt McGowan. Thanks a lot for joining me today.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Every year CES proves to be like a playground for Alienware and all of the latest things that you've have in the gaming space, and this year's no different. But can you give us maybe a rundown of everything that the team is announcing this week?
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. This year is no different. We are relaunching Area 51, which is a storied sub-brand for us, but we have a brand new desktop, Area 51 full form tower. We have two new notebooks, Area 51 16-inch and 18-inch notebooks. We have a brand new Alienware 27-inch display, which we'll talk about. And then we have Alienware Elite Care, which is a new service offering that we're gonna wrap around all of our product offerings.
Area 51 is a storied product, and for those of the people who are not familiar with it, could you possibly give us a little bit of a background on the Area 51 brand and how it came to fruition?
Yeah, so Area 51 has been part of the Alienware family of products for decades now. So we've had multiple Area 51 towers over the years. That name really embodies the best of the best that we can provide from a gaming experience in a piece of hardware. And so, there's really a couple of things that every year we've launched that product, we've tried to do. One is around performance. We wanted to make sure it had huge performance, right? And then the other one was around scalability. So all of the Area 51 products that we've had are larger products for that upgradeability, more storage devices, bigger graphics. And as you know, the graphics aren't going down in power, they're actually going up in power, and those cards are getting bigger and heavier and more power hungry. And you need the space to accommodate that. And so we've taken that Area 51 name and we've extended it across desktops and notebooks. And so whether you're talking about our new 80-liter tower or whether you're talking about the new 16 or 18 Area 51 notebooks, they are the best of the best from a gaming perspective and deliver that best experience.
And that's part of the simplification around your gaming product line, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, we want to make it really simple for customers to self-select in those products, right? If you're an enthusiast gamer, if you're somebody that loves technology and wants to tinker with the product and geeks out on things like we do, and is really into gaming, Area 51 is the product for you. And people that are willing to invest in that technology and those features and design, they're going to be fantastic products for those users.
Great. And is there another place where gamers can go if they're not going for Area 51?
Yeah, so over the course of next year, we're going to be offering other products, right? So we're going to have other products. We do plan to adapt the Aurora name to introduce new products later in the year. TBD on what those look like and what's in them, but suffice to say they will be a different tier of product that we have where we'll be leveraging the Aurora name that we use on desktops over to the notebooks.
Area 51 has been around since 1998, so could you maybe tell me why now? Why is now the time to bring it back?
Yeah, so for several years we've been talking about reintroducing a full-size tower. So Area 51 is an 80-liter tower. It's more than enough space to fit every component and then some into the future. There's a lot of intersection points that happen for this launch, right? So we have next generation NVIDIA graphics. As you know, over the years, the graphics have become bigger and bigger and more powerful. And comes with a lot of capability, which equates to better gaming experience. So this was the right point to reintroduce this product and come into the category in really a big way.
The new design language for the Area 51 laptops is unique and is inspired by Aurora Borealis and extraterrestrials. And I'm curious if you could kind of tell me how this reflects the future of Alienware's gaming products.
Yeah, that's a great question. Over the years, you can see that our products don't look the same, right? We try to reinvent ourselves. And this one is no different. So you mentioned some of the inspiration behind the notebooks. We call the design language AW30. It's really an ode to our 30th anniversary upcoming. And we looked at a bunch of different sci-fi thematics. And what was really interesting to us was around Aurora Borealis and this idea of morphing colors and shapes and how we could apply that to a notebook. And so you'll notice on the Area 51 notebooks, we used anodized aluminum. We have this metallic finish that we call liquid teal. We have Gorilla Glass on the bottom where you can see the inside of the product. We use translucent materials and we pipe light through it. And then we've created a new animated lighting effect that makes it look like Aurora Borealis. And so we've made a concerted effort to apply that to the product. The other thing that happens when we embrace the fluid nature of those shapes is the product becomes very ergonomic. So using the product is really nice. So we have a pillowed palm rest so that you don't get, as marathon gaming sessions, you don't feel that in your palm.
I've had that line on my wrist before.
Yeah, so we've picked apart the notebook and paid attention to every single detail. We talked about the Gorilla Glass window on the bottom. We pay as much attention to the inside of the product as we do the outside of the product. Well, now customers can see that. And we actually illuminate the fans similar to how we do on a desktop computer, and they can be seen from the bottom, the top, and at a certain angle from the side. So it's really immersive design. So it's really, really cool. We're excited about it.
You know what's funny? I was just thinking about this. It kind of reminds me if a stealth bomber had RGB lights.
Yes.
It's really sleek. It has really nice aerodynamics, but it's also really pretty. And I really love that window. And I think it's great for thermals because it kind of creates that like gap so you have a little bit more air. And I think it looks great.
Yeah. You mentioned the innovative thermal design. We actually have a quad fan thermal design that's embedded inside of that cryo chamber, right? And what that allows us to do is we can actually move more air through there, and which allows for us to have quieter operation as well. So you'll notice that these notebooks are actually quieter than other ones that we've done in the past.
Even though they're a lot faster.
Even though they're a lot more powerful.
That's great.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about the launch of Alienware Elite Care, specifically for gamers. So I'd love to hear about, how Alienware Elite Care came to fruition and what you're trying to achieve with it.
Yeah, so we wanted to develop a service offering that really catered to the gamer needs, right? Which gamer needs are a bit unique.
Totally.
There's, the devices are different, the use cases are different. And so we built a tier of service offering that delivers the best of the best when it comes to service. And so when you buy into Alienware Elite Care, you're gonna get people that understand gaming. They understand our products, they understand gaming, they're able to optimize the product for certain games. They're able to set up parental controls that are specific to game settings. You get accidental damage included in that.
Wow.
You get something new that we're doing is you're getting a battery replacement when you buy notebooks that's offered between year 2 and year 4. And then we offer support assist on the product itself, which automatically tunes the product for best performance. So you're getting quite a bit more that's specifically targeted to gaming use cases to where we didn't have that in the past. So we're really, really excited about Alienware Elite Care.
I'm super excited about it as well because I think one of your strengths is your support structure, and I feel like gamers generally are not getting the best support that they should be, but they're also the most demanding customers. So I think that by having a differentiated and extremely unique support offering, I think you guys are doing something special.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. I couldn't agree more. I think the needs of the gamers who are gaming on PCs is very different than your typical PC buyer.
Definitely.
So we had to develop that offering specifically for them that caters to them.
As a final question, alongside the Area 51 lineup, you guys also have the 27-inch 4K QD-OLED monitor. I'd love to hear what you think about that and kind of what the ethos is behind that product.
Yeah, so QD-OLED as a technology, we were actually the first to introduce that in gaming displays. And we're to this day we're heralded as the best gaming display out there with the QD-OLED technology, and we've had several versions of it. This year we're launching the 27-inch 4K QD-OLED at 240 hertz. So when it comes to high-speed gaming, high fidelity, high color and contrast ratio, this is going to become the new high standard. And so we're excited. Now it does adopt the new AW30 design language that we talked about.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's got that nice little base.
It's very fluid and organic and, really otherworldly. So, we're excited about how that pairs with Area 51 notebooks, for example.
Right, and the desktop too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't really know that you guys are the worldwide leader in displays. So there's a reason why you have the QD-OLED before everybody else. But I think it's unfortunately one of those things where you have to see it to really appreciate QD-OLED. And I've been gaming on QD-OLED since the 34-inch came out, and then since I've been gaming on the 32-inch after that. So I'm excited to play with the 27-inch and see kind of how that really experience improves with specifically with FPS games where that visual acuity is super important.
Yeah, we hear that all the time from customers that once they go QD-OLED, they can't go back. It's very difficult because of that performance and for the various needs based off the game that you play.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks.